Good morning, good morning, good morning, and wake up, wake up, wake up. It's your boy, Mr. E. Gray with Be Invincible. I have your morning motivational snackable on today. Now, you may be wondering, what are motivational snackables? They're words of wisdom to help you win in life. So my job today is just to provide you with some principles that will change the quality and also enhance the quality of your life. All right, that's it. But before we get ready to deep dive into our conversation, I want to make sure that you have your school supplies. Make sure that you have your pen. Make sure that you have your notebook, or open up your note apps. All right. Class is about to get ready to start. This is today's bell ringer, and I want you to write this down. It's not what happened to you that matters, but what matters is what you choose to do with it. I'm going to say that again. That just cleared my sinus. I had a little sinus. It cleared it up. I'm going to say it again. It's not what happened to you that matters, but what matters is what you choose to do with it. See, what I'm talking about is that every day you have a choice. You can choose to be a volunteer victim. You can choose to stay stuck in your pain, or you can choose to rise up, rewrite your story, and tell everybody it stops with me, and turn your pain into power. See, I don't know what your childhood was like. I don't know if, love was rare in your home. I don't know if struggle was normal, or if survival was your day of living. I don't know, but I know one thing, that you can live by, this one principle that this lady that I'm about to get ready to talk about, her name is Shaunta Gray. That's my wife, Shaunta Gray. That's my boo thing. And this is one principle that she taught me, that she lived by, that struggle is a lesson and not a life sentence. Ooh, come on, write that down. Struggle is a lesson, not a life sentence. See, my wife, the reality is that she was dealt a bad hand when she was young, a bad hand. And we're going to play Uno. And this was the first card that she was dealt. She was dealt the skip card. What do I mean by skip? She didn't have the normal childhood because her father was killed by Chicago Police Department. So the relationship between her and her father, it was skipped over. And so she had to deal with grief and loss when she was a little girl. And then afterwards, she had another issue that she dealt with. At the age of 15, she got pregnant. That's a draw 4. That's adding more problems. So she had to take care of herself. She had to take care of our daughter. And then watch this. She also had to deal with what most educators call the DLS. Most kids who, teenage mothers, they have to deal with D, the opportunity. They have a high probability of dropping out. L, the low self-esteem. And then the S, she had to deal with all of the social stigmas that was attached to that. So it wasn't looking good for her. But I want you to know one thing. You can win with the bad hand when you have the right strategy and the right support. Write that down. You can win with the bad hand when you have the right strategy and the right support. The main card that she had in her hand was the reverse. Oh, I'm about to start cooking. And what do I mean by the reverse? The reverse says that you can turn your life around. She had a reverse. She turned her life around. She was the first African-American in South Holland at the age of 24 to open up a title company. She bought her first house at the age of 21 in a community where it was only about 30% of African-Americans who was living in the community. She helped sell over thousands of homes to African-Americans and people abroad. You know why? Because she started her own company, Kairos Real Estate. She went back to school, got a degree in business administration. She started buying up properties. She started buying acres of land. She started rehabbing homes. And then after that, she's an author of 2 books. She's a content creator. And I'm telling you, and she is a phenomenal advocate for children. She also did some work with Operation Push. The girl is doing her thing because she lived by one simple principle, that struggle is a lesson, not a life sentence. And this is the thing, the major card that she had in her hand was the wild card. And you know what the wild card is, where you get the opportunity to choose the color. And this wild card was, she said to herself, I'm going to live my wildest dreams. And she chose to live her wildest dreams, because at the end of the day, I want you to know one simple thing. It's not what happened to you that matters, but what you choose to do with it. Thank you, Shaunta Gray, my wife, my boo thing, who made up in her mind that she's going to choose to be great. Thank you. As always, I say, never let what your eyes see determine what your heart believes. I'm Be Invincible. I'm Vincent Gray with Be Invincible. Never let what your eyes see determine what your heart believes. Don't enjoy your day. Make sure that your day enjoy you. Go get it. Go get it.